Hi friends and viewers, I'm back with a new video and the topic today. It's going to be very interesting because I'm going to explore today the topic of IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome. And we are going to understand, we will try to understand. It's not possible for me to make you understand a disorder like IBS just through one video, probably 7 minutes video, 5 or 7 minutes video, but I'll try my best. So we are going to understand IBS through yoga therapy, and also why stress, breath, and nervous system really matter, and how they are the kind of intricate aspects as we unravel IBS. Okay, so stay tuned till the end. You're going to learn something very important. If you are an aspiring yoga teacher, instructor, or therapist, then this can also give you some insights uh, in terms of how you teach and how you give consultations to your patients and students. So, anyways, well, have you ever noticed that your digestive symptoms become worse specifically during stressful periods? Well, perhaps your bloating increases before an important meeting, your stomach feels unsettled during emotional challenges or flare ups, or your IBS symptoms flare up even when your diet hasn't changed, and you are scratching your head, you're pretty baffled and can't make out why I'm getting this IBS flare ups. Well, I would say if you have experienced this, you're not imagining it. It's not psychological. Well, today we will explore irritable bowel syndrome through the lens of yoga therapy and understand why your gut, nervous system, stress levels, and breathing patterns may be more connected than you ever realize, actually. Actually, I had an issue of IBS myself, and I have gone through a lot of digestive issues personally in my growing years when I was a teenager, and also uh, even today, if I go wrong in my diet and if I travel, because I have to travel to teach in different places with different schools, and I also travel because I love traveling. So, of course, when you travel, the hardest hit that goes on you is your food. You're probably the room where you're sleeping, and everything changes, right? Nothing is stable while you're traveling and touring. So I have personally managed my IBS through yoga and Ayurvedic diet. And I personally feel that if your digestion is not good, then you're heading towards all sorts of problems. So I'm going to share my personal insights as well. Obviously, I cannot share everything because the purpose is not to create a long video like 45 minutes or 1 hour, because people don't have attention span. And obviously, the students who have learned through me and who are going to come to my school to learn in my teacher training programs and in general uh, the yoga therapy programs, anyways, are going to learn digestive system and of course related disorders, which also includes IBS, constipation, indigestion, and other bloating, other vata aggravated disorders in general. Let's keep going now. So, IBS is more than a digestive issue. One of the biggest misconceptions about IBS is that it's only a digestive problem. No, it's not. Modern research increasingly recognizes the importance of the gut brain axis of connection. Your digestive system and nervous system are constantly communicating. And if that communication is broken or there's some issue, then you're heading towards a problem. In fact, some researchers refer to the gut as your second brain, which I would say gut is your first brain. I would go to that extent. So when stress levels rise, gut motility may change. Digestive sensitivity may increase. Your abdominal discomfort may become more noticeable. This does not mean IBS is psychological. It means the nervous system influences how digestive symptoms are experienced. And this is where yoga therapy becomes particularly interesting and relevant, because yoga works crazily well on your mind, your mental states, and of course, physical states through your mind. So, what is the yogic view of digestion? Let's explore that first. Let's understand that first. In yogic science, digestion is not viewed solely as a mechanical process, like you put the food in your body, it goes down in your stomach, in your intestines, and it gets processed, assimilated, absorbed, digested, whatever. No, the yogic text describe a vital force known as a saman, vat, and also pitta and kapha, which is there to help in digestion, assimilation, absorption, and balance. When this vat, pitta, and kapha, which is associated with your digestion, goes wrong, then things happen. And when it's balanced, then you are able to digest efficiently. When stress, tension, uh, irregular lifestyle patterns, or emotional disturbances occur, this balance may become disrupted. A lot of things can go wrong in people's life. Well, traditional yoga also associates your solar plexus with Manipur chakra, whether you view it energetically or symbolically. We know that the Manipur chakra is in your belly, and we also know that your belly is responsible for your digestion. So, digestive health is deeply connected to our overall state of balance, because Manipur chakra is a chakra associated with transformation, vitality, energy, and creativity. So, your IBS may not only be about food. Let that sink in. Many people spend years changing diets, removing foods, adding supplements, searching uh, for the perfect digestive solution. But if stress consistently triggers your symptoms, you are in a chronic stress, then the nervous system may be part of the conversation too. The gut and the brain are constantly talking, and if the communication is chaotic, then your digestion will also go chaotic, and of course, you are heading towards a problem. And when the nervous system feels overwhelmed, the digestive system also feels the same way. Well, most people never think about breathing when discussing digestion, yet, breathing patterns influence the nervous system profoundly. In fact, it affects it every moment of the day. If you are under stress, if your breathing is shallow or broken, basically your chest becomes tight, right? These signals the body to remain alert. So, yogic breathing practices, also known as pranayama, it works differently. Practices such as abdominal breathing, which is simple yogic breath, nadi shodhan, um, kind of releases that blockage from your pranic body, energetic body. And gentle abdominal breathing encourage a shift toward a calmer psychological state. The diaphragm begins moving more freely. I mean, how many people actually expand their belly when they breathe throughout the day, not just doing a yoga practice, right? So we have to check it. And if we fix our breathing, then reduce our stress. When we reduce our stress, then the symptoms of IBS reduce by at least 50 to 60%. Well, this does not cure IBS if it's chronic, but it may help support a healthier environment for regulation and recovery. So, yoga therapy practices um, are often prescribed and recommended for IBS and other digestive issues as a supportive therapy, if not um, for cure. Well, within traditional yoga therapy, gentle practices are often preferred, especially if people are going through cramps and the pain and constipated, severe constipation, which includes abdominal breathing, Nadi Shodhan Pranayama, Bhramari. Then I would also include Agnisar Kriya. And in asana, I would go for Pavan Muktasana series, which I teach in my yoga therapy courses, but also uh, asanas which work on your digestive system, like sun salutations, of course, Surya Namaskar. You should always start your practice with Surya Namaskar. And even if you practice Surya Namaskar like 5-6 rounds every single day or 5 or 6 days in a week, that is also going to fix your Manipur chakra. Because if you observe while practicing Surya Namaskar, uh, there's a lot of stimulation going on, there's a lot of massage going on in your solar plexus, and which is basically the seat of digestion, absorption, assimilation. So, but if I talk about other asanas, then as I said, Pavan Muktasana series, especially the abdominal series, where you have universal spinal twist and then leg raises, probably more dynamic movements. But if you want to go for static, then you can go for Bhujangasana. You can, if you are flexible enough, you can go for Halasana, then triangles, uh, then upward facing dog and downward facing dog from sun salutations, and Shashankasana, the rabbit pose. I mean, there are a lot of asanas. In spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana, you can practice. Uh, Asanas, I don't recommend a lot in my videos because it totally depends on person's, individual's practice and flexibility, and how he or she has been practicing asanas. So I always talk about asanas with a pinch of salt because sometimes people start practicing asanas based on my generic recommendations on video. But anyways, I always advise people not to start practicing anything on through videos, whatever teachers are teaching. This is only for information and curiosity. Uh, you always need a experienced and skilled yoga teacher, instructor to be physically present to actually guide you, because yogic practices are generally safe, but if you're not prepared for it, then it can also harm you. Then when it comes to relaxation, there's nothing better than yoga nidra, then shitali pranayama, and breathing techniques, and asana, especially the fish, the matsyasana pose. These are some specific asanas, and all inversions, of course, inversions do help in inducing the state of relaxation if you go for longer relaxation after inversions. Well, one of the most important question in yoga therapy is not what is wrong with my gut. The deeper question is, what is my nervous system experiencing every day? Because your digestion does not exist separately from your stress. It does not exist separately from your emotion. It does not exist separately from your breath. When we begin supporting the whole system as a holistic way, sometimes the digestive system responds amazingly well. So don't try to fix the symptom, try to fix the root cause, which is your mind, your mental state, your stress level. Well, IBS is a complex condition, and no single explanation or technique works for everyone, as yoga is anyways case specific. It needs to be customized. But both modern science and traditional yoga point towards something important. The gut, brain, breath, and nervous system are deeply interconnected. If there are issues, there are like kind of gaps between these systems, then your digestion is going to take a hit. So yoga therapy offers a holistic framework for understanding that relationship beautifully, not by fighting the body, but by kind of helping in restoring the balance through awareness, through breathing, through relaxation, through movement in asanas and kriyas, and a deeper understanding of how stress influences your health in general. Well, if this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Have you noticed a connection between stress or your altered stressful states of mind and your digestive health or symptoms? And if you'd like to learn more about yoga therapy, Kundalini Kriya Yoga, Pranayama, Ayurveda, and traditional yogic approaches to fix or improve your digestive health, then subscribe and join us for the future videos. So hope you liked it. If you liked it, then do subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell so that you keep getting the notification whenever I post videos in future. So I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.